Thank you for joining me, fellow Guardians. This is Sam from Multiverse Mission Control, and today's quest is Shadow of the Colossus. If you're wondering why a chunk of my health is missing, it's because I was attempting to locate the secret garden that exists within this game. It's a garden that you can only see in the ending cutscene, and I believe it's this moss patch that leads to it. Like, you climb all the way up, and then there's a ledge you can hang on. But I think I remember reading, actually, and it only occurred to me after I plummeted down and broke my ankles, that you need, like, a lot of lizard tails to even get the stamina to get up there in the first place. Which I'm probably not gonna do. Cause, you know, I'm on a deadline. Gotta get moving. So I guess that's just something for your own game. It is worth mentioning that there's an object in Time Attack that allows you to locate lizards easier. As a reward. Same with fruits. So that might help things along if you've got the skill for it. Anyway, what the secret garden is well, it's like I said, it only appears in the ending cutscene. So for a lot of people, that was like a wow, you can actually find that moment. It holds fruits that lower your health. Weirdly enough. Word of God has it that, like, the fruits I've been eating bring me to a more inhuman existence, whereas the fruits in the secret garden return me to a more human one. Whether that's a good or a bad thing, in either case, is, of course, not explained. That ain't the kind of game we're playing. Anyway. So, speaking of deadlines, we've got 5 Colossi to go. So I'm calling it. 3 more episodes. Let's roll. So, the clue for this one. Paradise sits on an isolated lake. A silent being wields thunder. So right away we know, hey, more lightning. Great. Yeah, but this boss is actually one of my favorites in the game, just because his design is so cool. It's like badass. And you really feel dwarfed, and you feel humbled by its presence. Also, if that's a lizard, I'm sorry, but I gotta get him. Stone principle. There we go. At least it was easy this time. Unless that happens to be a normal lizard, in which case I'm gonna have failed and feel like a dick. I also hope I get to it before its tail disappears. But then, if it does disappear, how will I know I shot the right lizard? Ah, good. Bueno. So, is this the right way? Yeah, the light seems to be pointing that way. Just check the map for a bit. Oh, hell. I never know. You kidding me? Yes, suddenly you've become a master of the map. You can discern any location and your relative distance to it. Who you foolin', Sam? Okay, that's a cliff. That is a cliff. I already feel like I went the wrong way. Stop it. Pony, we can't get scared at every rock and tree. We're gonna be here all day. You take on massive Colossi. What is like a little log to you? Granted, you don't do so willingly, but you also haven't run away with repetition. So, kudos for that. Nope. I got turned around one too many times. You see, Pony, this is what happens. You just gotta, you just gotta. Come on. Wow. Wait, these paths look really similar. Uh-oh. Yeah, they both look like they're just leading me back the way I came. What is truth? What is reality, man? I guess it's the right one, then. Right. This is looking familiar now. That's right. It's this weird-ass narrow path. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're good. There we go. Wait, no wonder. No. Why you always gotta jump 2 feet ahead of the horse each time? I wish I had at least got the chance to save at that shrine. Ah. Alright, much faster this time. And I was able to remember to pick up the last lizard as well. You know what? I'm not even taking any chances. Yeah. That lizard is taunting me. The lizard is taunting me, look. It's right there. But now might be my chance! Did I get it? Did the tail go behind the shrine? I'm loading. I'm loading. That's not... You can't do that, okay? You just can't. Okay, if it happens again, I'm gonna hit it with a bow. And I'm gonna do it before it wedges itself in the crack and is gone forever. Time for death. Where'd you go? No, come on. There. Okay, good. Onward then. See you later, horsey. Huh. There's a climbable on the other side. I wonder what that's about. Couple, actually. Whatever. Let's just get in. I may have to fast forward this part.
Does help the second load though. Like, you know, it's safe enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, Colossus number 12. Pelagia. And at first you're like, oh, another swimming Colossus. Except, it's not swimming, it's literally just walking along the lake bottom. It's just that big. What is this thing? It's like a bison crab thing. A big mossy backside. And its horns are glowy. And that's one of the things. This guy doesn't have eyes. So instead we use the horns to determine its mood. Blue and orange and whatnot. In fact, since it doesn't have eyes, it's conceivable you can sneak around. Right now it's just firing at the last place it knows I was, I think. And there appear to be what look like teeth on top of its head? It's possible that what we're looking at right now is just the guy's bottom jaw. And maybe like the top half got eroded away, or lost in a great battle or something? Or maybe it was just built like this. Anyway, this guy is silent, like Dormin said. He doesn't roar or anything. So all the while it's just this looming, enigmatic force over you. It's really cool. I just got lost in this one. Okay, I should move. So, naturally the mossy backside is its weak spot, but in order to get to that point, you gotta lure it a bit. Did you know the deeper you die from lightning, the safer you are? Because it scatters over the surface more. This is something they do in this game. So I'm alright for right now. Though it can hear me. Do it again. Okay. So, you get to this little shrine on the lake. This little altar. Do you wait for him to waddle on over? And as he circles around... Huh. Maybe his senses are better than I thought. Well, still. He's gonna try to circle around to get a good shot on me. I should actually go back to the center then. Ow! And I should get squared up. Derpy. There we go. I think I'd made more work for myself now. But let's see. Yeah. So he tries to maneuver his bulky frame around side the altar. And I'm hoping that he leaves his backside exposed just long enough for me to grasp hold. Jeez, look at it lean in like that. I think I done lost my window. Unless I could... Yeah, I know that, Dormine. I'm working on it. This is awkward. Suppose I should count myself fortunate it's not crushing me to death against its massive forearm and backside. Here we go. With great determination I can get through. Alright, fine. Good. Not the way I had hoped to do it, but... Yeah, I don't know what I was supposed to do to alter my quest there. Alright. But its vitals are in a tricky spot. Getting up to the head ain't good enough. So, we gotta force it to show its vitals. Our vitals. Yes, show me the jugular vein which I can get slit. Okay, but if you whack these teeth, you can steer them a little bit. Do it too much and you start feeling like a dick for causing the thing a massive amount of pain, but I mean, my hands are a little bit tied here. Okay, get to one of the altars. And then, yep. And then you hide away from the lightning. Yeah, I pissed him off now. And then, in order to get a better shot, he hunkers down and rears up. Ah, isn't that awesome? And now, yeah! Gotcha. Come on there, stop fidgeting. I could have gotten another one in there, I'm sure. And then, seeing what we did, boom, no more altar. What now, right? Except there are other altars around the place, and he falls for it again, so this is probably not a stroke of master genius, and more like he just needs to rage out on something, you know? Ow! It burns! I wonder if I could just duck under your forearm again. Well, it's not like he heard where I landed, huh? Alright, cool. So I get to skip a step even. That's nice. Yeah. Menacing. That's it. Looming and menacing. If this were JoJo, the word would have popped on screen and been all wiggly. Alright. Hold on. Wait, wander. Awkward. Get up, you stupid little bastard. Stop. Why even? Both hands! Both hands! No, go back there. I say back. There we go. Okay, second verse, same as the first. Man, I feel bad about killing this dude, he's so cool. Oh well. Yarg! And this is likely to be the coup de grace. Farewell. I suppose I'm lucky it keeled over backward. Forward could have crushed me under its massive bulk. Right. Hey. And that bittersweet victory. One step closer to saving my gal. One more beautiful thing removed from the world. Unless it happens to be evil, but I don't even get that comfort. Yes, and sadly you don't get to see the trophy bling for this and the next one, because I actually lost this episode. I'm getting it back in time for deadline, but, you know, sadly. Anyway, another cutscene now that another 4 are down. More horsies! I wonder if the dude riding the white one is important. Racist. That mask. That mask was part of Wanda's flashback when he was introduced to the tale of that which could revive the dead. So he is important. He knows what's up. He knows we're doing shit. But does he mean to help us or to stop us? Unclear as of yet. I say I lost it. Elgato screwed up again. Reported blackness. Thy next foe is the vast desert lands. A giant trail drifts through the sky. A giant trail just through the sky. Thou art not alone. A male and a female voice. Or at least my best impression. Okay. Right. So for this one we go on the same desert route that led to Barba. With a slight change. Yes, back through this glade. And there was a fruit and a lizard I didn't collect the first time, so gotta be sure to grab those quick. Up along this cliffside path is the lizard. And you'd think that would be the fruit tree, and maybe there's one that I'm not seeing, but there's a guaranteed fruit tree down below. First things first, though. Sneaky, sneaky. Tail. If you're even a sliver off. Damn it, tree, stop blocking my way. Stupid camera. I made it fall down, but it's not even dead. I don't need it to be dead, I just want the tail. Stop it! Ah! Finally, I pinned the tail without having to kill the lizard. I mean, they've pissed me off so much I'm no longer at the point where I care, but... I mean, better late than never, I guess. Ooh. Wanda, just splish in the water. Okay, no, I wouldn't make that jump. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. That's a bad jump, kids. You might think the water will cushion your fall, but it's only if gravity ain't, ain't gained enough momentum. Also, it might be shallow, which means broken bones and such, etc. Alright. So this was Barba's path. What now? Does it now look better? Yeah, it's alright. Not great, but alright. Plus I got this little cliffside to buffer it a little bit. Good. Surprisingly shallow. Now, where are you? Somewhere close-ish. Obscured by branches, but nevertheless catchable. And then I immediately lose track of it. Because I'm smart. Ah, there it is. Yum, more health. Good. In human existence or not, I kinda needed to kill more things. Okay. Boy, in any other context that would sound really bad. It still sounds bad. I feel bad. Okay. But instead of going down that passage, we just run straight into the desert. In fact, the whole desert is our battleground. We just started off by hitting that little decrepit altar there. All the sand swirling around. Feels like it could get in my eyes at any second. Ladies and gentlemen, Colossus number 13. Phalanx. The Sky Dragon. Look at it. Ain't it a beaut soaring through the air? And this is also the last one that Pony helps me with. But sadly, this is also one of the hardest ones in the game. Not because it's hard, in the conventional sense, but because this Colossus will not fight back. Even Avion and Hydrus would fight you if provoked. This one? Nah, it'll only ever try to shake you off. And it feels really bad. Not gonna lie. It's a pain in the ass for time attack mode, I'm sure, but... So what I gotta do is shoot those air sacs to make it lower. Then I can climb on its wings as it drifts along the ground, and get to its vitals. Alright. And this is really one of the turning points in the game. You straight up kill something that doesn't fight you. And the sad truth is, like, you don't even have to do this. Wander could abandon his quest. I could turn off the game. I'm so far into it that I want to see what happens, but... And as it launches, a despair-filled farewell plays again, as is only fitting. Oh, come on. This is hard enough. Stupid Wander. Yeah, so what does a player feel at this moment? Do they tell themselves about all the real bastards they've killed along the way? Do they say it's all for the sake of the girl? Maybe it is for the sake of the world because of aforementioned bastards. And maybe it is. I mean, don't have enough info. Doesn't change the fact that this fight sucks ass. Because, well, I say sucks ass, I mean that, like, in terms of sadness, not in terms of, like, actual design, of course. Aggro, get your ass over here! I'm gonna lose my window. And yet, we're gonna be faced with situations like this in our day-to-day lives, aren't we? Moments where we're called the bad guy, or we feel like the bad guy. What does the player take away from this? Do they grow an extra layer of thick skin against circumstances like that? Or will they actively try... Aggro, please, come on. Or will they actively try to avoid any scenario that makes them feel like this? And in truth, is either inherently right. Because a man who will never question himself, or anyone who won't question themselves, can cause a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Like, the world is already being ruined by pig-headed chumps every day. But a person who avoids conflict and ambiguity is like actively choosing to ignore great chunks of reality that people gotta deal with every day, and they're denying themselves the chance to learn, change, adapt, evolve. It's a paradox, a balancing act. And in the end, we are still doing this for good reasons, but maybe that we're still wrong. It's gonna flip upside down. So much sand in my eyes. His fin's coming down. He's about to plunge into the sand. It always takes more than a few attempts to get this guy, even if you do nail the wings perfectly. Maybe it's impossible to be a good person. Maybe you can only be a good person to those around you. Even the sword doesn't know when it's coming up. Well, come on. There you are. But we're too far into it now. Or maybe that's just what we tell ourselves. All we can hope is that at the end of it all, it makes it all worth it. But does it really? Ends justifying the means and all that? That we approach something that makes sense of all that we've been going through. But you know, we don't get a clear answer one way or another. We don't get the comfort of knowing we're the good guy. We don't get the lesson of that comes with making a true mistake, because maybe this isn't. It's just, you don't know. And you push on anyway because, well, everyone has their own reasons. But But I think, if nothing else, the pain of this moment will incentivize many people to try to find alternative solutions rather than just easy, the expected, you know? Go here, kill all the things. Oh yes, so simple, isn't it? But what if you're wrong? I know for damn sure I don't ever want something to make me feel like I do when I'm killing Phalanx. Gotta go get some candy or something. Well, at least no more water hazards are around, so I won't ever fear drowning. And fortunately, the last three dudes are all uber bastards, so I won't feel the least bit bad about them, even if I do feel bad about the mission as a whole. Thy next foe is a guardian set loose. A closed-off city beyond the channel. It lusts for destruction. Which is just what I need after Phalanx. Like, target I can get behind. Also, Wander is looking hella fucked up right now. Yeah. Little changes begin to creep over him. Right. 3 more Colossi. 2 episodes to go. My guess is that next week we're finishing this game. So, thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And remember, you all have the potential to get good. Peace out.